Okay, we're going to work on the snowman, and I'm just going to show you a quick video on what to do and how to finish the snowman in part 2. So we are going to first go into Illustrator, and I have already preloaded the finished product. So you can find that in Canvas, and what you do is you'll download it and go File, Place, and once you place that into into Illustrator, it should come up over here. Now, the reason we do that is you're going to assemble all of the parts that you have already drawn. For example, if we zoom in, we've already done all this. Is we're going to assemble this after we drew them. So I'm going to go ahead and draw one real quick just so you can get an idea of what we're doing. And you should have already done this, but I'm going to go ahead and remake it. So I'm finished. Okay, so once you've done all your drawings, you're going to get the color off of these. And to do that, I'm going to open up my swatch palette. If it's not here, just go up to Window and Swatches, and the palette pops open. I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call it Snowman. And then I'm going to come over here and use the eyedropper. I'm going to eyedrop the skin tone. There it is. I'm going to drag it into this folder. I'm going to grab the red. Oops, I missed it. Put it right up here, and then the blue. So I get all three of these, put them right there. That's my color palette. And then I'm going to go and create the colors. So if I click on my head, which is the peach color, I'm going to double click, or I can come over here and just click and drag it on. Pretty simple. You can do it either way. You can double click, go to color swatches, and actually can't find your palette here, so I believe that these last three that we added to it is the peach, the red, and the blue. So easiest way I've always found is just grab it and pull it over. So then let's say we have all this done. We've made our snowman. Now we want to add the pseudo stroke, which is the outside thickness. It looks like someone drew this compared to the computer drawn snowman right there. So what we're going to do is simple steps. I want you to try to follow along. I'll do this twice. I'll do it by clicking Option. If you notice, as I hold Option, I have the double arrows pop up. So I'm going to hit Option, I'm going to click and drag just a little bit. If you notice, now there's two shapes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this outside. I clicked on the stroke, turn it off. I'm going to click on the fill, and I want to fill it with black. So I'm just going to click this black palette here. If this is not up, you just go to Window, Color, click black. Now the bad thing is it's in front of it. So there's shortcuts. I'm going to show you the long way first. Object, Arrange, Send backwards. If you notice, it's also Command left bracket. So it went behind it. I have not selected anything else. I've just been working with buttons. Now I'm going to go ahead and select A, or go to this button. A is the shortcut. And then I'm going to double click 1, 2, just so I can have this one node that I clicked. And I'm going to pull it up. And now it's nothing more than you using your eyeball to move these around. Okay, So if I come over to this pseudo stroke, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding the thickness around the head. You'll do that for every single shape except for the eyebrow. The eyebrow does not get that pseudo stroke. If you want, you can just thicken it up with the stroke. But for the most part, that's all you do. You can come by, if you notice right here, if I zoomed in on these points, when they're selected, they're turned blue. So that one's blue, that one's now white. So that means this one will edit. I can edit this by pulling the handles. I can make it however I want. You're going to make it to look good by using your eyeball. The main thing you don't want is it to be uniform, perfect, same thickness around the entire shape, because that means it just looks like the computer designed it instead of you drawing it. Okay, that concludes how to make the snowman. Well, hold on. Let's go over this snowball. The snowball is fairly simple. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Act like this is a snowball. I'm going to go ahead and change this white. No big deal. And then same thing. We made the pseudo stroke around it. On the inside of it, I'm going to go ahead and use the stroke. Now, right now, we don't have any shape coming on, so I'm going to go ahead and go to this palette here, which is the stroke. Again, if that bar's not up, go to your window, go to palette. All I am doing is creating a dashed line with a certain dash size, and you can experiment 4, maybe 4, and rounded. Now you can kind of see this compared to this one. I'm just trying to shoot for close. So let's see if I can change it just a little, maybe bigger. And we'll try a bigger gap maybe. There we go. That's not looking bad. Now if you notice on the bottom, the stroke is starting to come through. So what we have to do is come back and go to the outside line again. And I want that to come farther down so it passes. And so you can't see those bumps on the outside. Same with the top. And if you have to, pull it out. Like so. So that would be how you make the snowball. Well, I hope this is easy enough for you. After you assemble it, make sure you turn it into Canvas as a JPEG on a new document. So you'll open up a brand new document, transfer your snowman over to a new document, and then you'll go through and go through your exporting process. I hope this is easy enough for you, and if you have any questions, just ask me at school.